Hi friends, how are you all? Welcome back to Soulful Knowledge. In my channel, I'm making videos regarding Kundalini awakening and spiritual awakening. If you're interested, you can check my channel. Plus, I'm making in two languages. One is Tamil, another one is in English. If you wanted to check only in English version, you can check my playlist. If you see my previous video, I spoke about black magic, how it is happening. So scientifically, I've told many reasons how it is happening. About possession also I've said. And in spiritual awakening, how black magic is happening. All these things I've spoke in my previous videos. You can check that. So black magic is actually in many ways. If you see in tantram, like people will invoke black magic, invoke these possessions. So all those things are having deeper, we need some deeper knowledge. I'm not going to tell about that. What I told in my previous video is that how we are getting the black magic related to narcissistic energies, how we are feeling that negativity inside us, how we are actually acting in an auto mode way. These things I've explained scientifically and logically in my previous video. You can check that. I will also put a link, because it is very important to understand why it is happening, because many people are suffering in this. So spiritual awakening is a positive energy is coming to help us from this black magic. So the main reason we are getting these things are because we are linked or channelized to the narcissistic energies. It is like a masculine energy. The world is ruled by masculine energy right now. And this masculine energy, because of the end of Kali Yuga, it become negative. So we are right now in a negative phase of our evolution. So we cannot find positivity all over the world. It's almost completely it's negative. So right now we cannot even identify which is positive, which is negative. So we lost the positive ethics. So feminine energy was positive, and when channelized with this narcissistic energies, the positivity is being used. So that's why mostly feminine positive energies are getting that negativity. Before the spiritual awakening, those black magic and all they are experiencing. So this I've explained it. You can check that. So today what I'm going to tell. Today I'm going to tell you how to come out of this black magic or possession from these dark energies and activities. Because whatever I tell you, it's directly from my experience. I've also experienced all these things before spiritual awakening, and I've come out from those stages. So if I'm able to do that, definitely people who are suffering in this can also come out from this phase. So today what I'm going to tell is how we should come out from this black magic or possession and how to bring in positivity in our life. For this, I'm going to tell one eternal knowledge, that is wisdom. Wisdom only will give us liberation. Knowledge is blissful. Wisdom will give us liberation. So if you wanted to liberate from all these negativities, we should understand a concept. It is an eternal knowledge. What is known as eternal knowledge is knowledge which does not get destroyed. It is permanent thing. Our world can be destroyed, humans can be destroyed, but the eternal knowledge is permanent. It cannot be destroyed. Those kind of knowledge, spirituality has taught me so much of knowledge. So one among this is very important, and I'm going to explain you today. Please be with me till the end so that you will understand and you will able to implement in your life. First thing, how this black magic happens is, if you see, it actually happens in three ways: mild, medium and extreme. If you see people who are suffering in this mild reaction, what will happen is always they'll be doubting others. Always they'll be complaining others. Maximum you can see that with the old women at home, they are like drained all their positivity and they are not actually implementing positivity within them. So what happens is they are in negativity, and the mild reaction is always they'll be doubting others. a simple thing, maybe it's very simple thing, a few things may be missing from their house, maybe a small vessel or something. So what they will do is they'll completely blame others without even thinking. So doubt, everything comes in everyone's life. We doubt others, but we should think logically before complaining or before reacting or before blaming. Know to prioritize things. We should know to behave maturely. That doesn't happen most of the time in negativity. This is all the mild reaction. So on small, maybe a small vessel is being lost in your house, and you'll start blaming others, even the family members. So this blaming others will be high in this way of negativity. This is a mild way of reaction. Another main thing is always thinking that someone is going to destroy their family, some secretive thing someone is planning against your family. All this will happen because of narcissistic channelizing with narcissistic energies, and because of that we'll go into a shock mode or fear mode. This is a mild way of experiencing this. So consciousness will be there, but you'll be in a shock mode and you will not come back to that. So this will eventually lead to the dangerous or extreme situation. One is always you'll be complaining and doubting. Another one is you'll think someone is actually trying to damage your family or your possessions, like someone is planning secretly against your will. All this will happen in mild reaction, and you'll start losing your peace in your life, and also you'll make others also suffer with you, this negativity. So next is medium. In medium, what will happen is you will start to hear voices in your head. Since a little consciousness you'll be having, you'll try to control that, but always you will hear this negative voices in your head telling to destroy yourself or telling to destroy others. So these things will eventually will lead to the extreme condition. If you see extreme condition, where when the conscious mind is completely shrunken, that is, we have a subconscious mind and conscious mind. When our conscious mind completely shrunk, what happens is our subconscious mind will take over our body. So subconscious mind is something which will act spontaneously without a logical sense, without planning or decision making, without thinking of past, present and future, without any memory. What will happen is our subconscious mind will take over our body, and that's how you'll start reacting things. So in extreme situation, what will happen is you will start reacting things. So when the positive energy is not there in subconscious mind, the only prevailing energy is negativity, and negativity is inner destruction force. So in this, negativity is like in destruction force, and it will start destroying you by reacting. In medium reaction, you will just hear the noise and still you will try to control. But in extreme case, what will happen is you will get the command and you will react and do things. This is how mild, medium and extreme conditions work. Definitely when you are connected or channelized with narcissistic energies, these things will happen in your life. This many of them would have experienced in your life. Either you would be in a condition always doubting others, or you will think that someone is doing some secret things in your life, or you will hear something in your mind, or you will start reacting. So please check yourself in which position are you in, so that it needs immediate attention. Now, how we can come out of this black magic and possession and this negativity, already I've told. I'm going to tell one eternal knowledge, that is wisdom. So one main thing we should understand, this is a concept or technique we should understand, is negativity always in existing. It is always there. The whole universe is made of dark energies and dark matter. The new thing which has to come in is the positivity. If you take negativity is like the darkness, the night time always there. So only when the sun energy reaches us, the night and the darkness will disappear and the brightness will come. So the positivity only we need to put in the effort. The positivity is like a reaction. Because of the some reaction only sun energy is coming. So we need to put some effort to bring in positive energy. That's how negativity will go. It is not a thing that negativity is a separate thing and it is coming inside. Already for every one activity is there, the destruction mode is there. When construction mode or positivity, that needs an effort. Negativity does not need an effort. But when bringing in positivity or bringing in this construction mode, we need an effort to bring in, because it is an separate, it is an energy. So positivity is an energy and negativity always prevails. So negativity disappears when the positivity comes in. We should understand this. So what we are doing is, we are trying to remove the negativity. Negativity, you cannot remove it separately. Negativity, it is there. So we are actually trying to remove negativity. That will never happen. We are always, when we are into negative, we are trying to cut down those thoughts. It will never happen like that way. If you try to cut down the negative thoughts, again the new negative thoughts only will get generated. You should understand that by bringing in positivity only, you can actually neglect the negativity. So rather concentrating in removing the negativity, we should concentrate to bring in the positivity. So that's how we will actually drive away the negativity and the darkness will go. This is a main concept we should understand. The negativity will always be there. The dark energy, dark matter always will be there. The positivity needs an energy. That energy should reach us. And spiritual awakening is a positive energy. It will reach you when you actually approach that. We should understand these things. In many houses, we can see that many people will hang a mirror in front of their door or in their entrance to actually reflect the negativity. So any negativity which is coming in, it will reflect. So that is not the case. Negativity is always there. You should only concentrate into bring in positivity, not to get out the negativity. So bring positivity. Positive and negative prevails in everything. Whole world is made of positive and negative things. Find the positivity and bring the positivity within you. So in that way, you can actually chase the black magic possession and you can come to normal senses. So now you understood what is the black magic, different like mild, medium and extreme. So now you have understood the eternal knowledge, and the next is, I'll tell you how to bring in the positivity. There will be like two types of people. One is like mild and medium. That is people who are knowing that they are in negativity and they are fighting against that and they are searching for the positivity in their life. People who are having little consciousness will be continuously fighting, and we should get the right knowledge to come out of that. That is very important. The second type of people is completely you are cut off from their conscious mind and they are working in spontaneous way. These people does not have the control to actually search for positivity or to change their life. They are in the extreme situation. So the first type is when you know that you are in negativity or some black magic is happening around you and you are willing to change and you are searching things to change. You have to implement few things in your life. First thing, you should understand that you cannot cut the negative thoughts. Again and again it will be generating in your mind. You have to bring in positivity. How to bring in positivity? Our body is made of 5 elements of nature: earth, water, fire, air and akash, that is space. Akash and space is only our mind. Our mind is working in Akash and space. It is nothing but information and knowledge. It is working in frequency and information. If you are not able to control in your thoughts itself, that is your mind itself, you should concentrate in other elements in your body. That is earth, water, fire and air. Energy is being converted from earth, it is being converted to water, water is converted into fire, fire is converted into air. So these elements are very necessary in our body because we are made with these 5 elements only. Our physicality is made with these 5 elements. If you are not able to control with your thoughts, you should get these 5 elements. So first is the sunlight. So sunlight is very important thing in our life. Sunlight is the positive energy. As the sun comes and the heat rises and the light comes, that's how the night will be erased. In the same way, you should also get exposed to the sunlight. The next is the air. So you should actually breathe in the maximum amount of oxygen. The third thing is land, that is the solids. Mostly you must try to walk in barefoot. You should have a connection to this earth. That's how the free radicals will circulate. It's been circulating around your body. It will get released. Many electrical things is happening in your body. It will be absorbed only through the earth element. And the circuit will be complete only with the earth element. Earthing should be done for even a body. Earthing has to be done. So one is the sunlight, second one is the earth, and third one is the air, the good oxygen we should take in. And fourth one is the water. Water is very important to cleanse our body. Every day you should be fresh enough, because it also cleanses your aura outside your body. So you feel fresh when you take bath every day. All these things is very necessary to follow, because of corona, what happened is everyone is being stuck inside the home, and these things have been disconnected, and we should bring a connection again by implementing or taking an effort to bring all those things in your life. So go to a good park around your house or around your place. Find a nice place where you can expose to the sunlight, where you can walk much in the land and get a good breeze from the trees. So find a place like that. So our ancient people are very intelligent. We should be very lucky enough to be born in this spiritual hub. So wherever you go in our place, you can find a temple. Any religious places, temple, mosque, or churches, that is a place they are harvesting the positive energies. So if you take a temple, it has so much of open space. You can actually walk barefoot in temple. Another thing is, the trees which give best oxygen are in temple. The peepal tree and neem tree, definitely it will be in that temple. All these are science. Spirituality and science are linked together. Please understand that. Our ancient people are very intelligent and very matured. That's why they have developed so much of things for us to adapt. We are slowly being cut with all those things without understanding the true essence of the nature. Either it's park or temple, please understand that you should get pure air, oxygen, sunlight, and you should walk with the barefoot on the land. All these things you can bring in positivity within your body. These things will definitely help in your life. This you should follow consistently. For this you need some effort. Push yourself, because for negativity you don't need to do any effort. It always that easily it will come into your life. But for positivity, you should put an effort, you should put energy. Energy should be spent so that you can bring in those positivity in your life. So the next thing is by sound healing. This is very important. Sound and frequency has the direct implement in our mind. Sound healing is very important, so that hearing good chants or good music, spiritual music, any religion, spiritual music will, all those sounds have the positive energies. Everything in this world has positive and negativity, even trees, even voices, the words, everything has positive and negative effects. So each word which has been developed in spiritual chants or spiritual songs has been implemented with positivity, and those things will actually help you to come out from this negativity. If you bring all this positivity within you, it will come out from this negativity. And the next thing is smell. Bring a good environment in your home using the sangam. The sangam is one of the samrani used here. It gives a real purity in your house, and gives that divine feeling and gives that positive feeling in your house. So bring all those good smelling things in your house. Please do this organically, because now the sangam people who selling the incense, that is the selling incense, are made of chemicals. Chemicals will again going to give negativity only. So go for organic things. You have organic dasangam and these incenses available everywhere. So make use of those things and bring a positive environment in your home. So by this way, you can actually invoke positivity in all your senses. That is our eyesight, our hearing, our smell, our taste, and our feel. Going out on sunlight, you'll get that warm feeling. You'll see all the positive things around you. The third thing is smell, the good smell which invoke the positivity. And the fourth thing is hearing. Hearing is very important. Having a good sound, the positive frequency is very important to bring in positivity in your life. So even taste also depends upon the positivity. The good positive foods, take in the fresh foods, fruits and vegetables, all these will explode your taste buds. It will give you positivity. So everything has positive and negative. By doing this, your five senses will attract the positivity and it will start triggering your mind. And finally, you will get the relief from this negativity. And finally, you will get released with this negativity or black magic or possession, and you will feel the positivity in your whole body. So all these things are first type of people who are having little awareness in their consciousness, and they're trying to change themselves and finding things what to change is they have to bring in positivity in their life, in their five senses, and in with using the five elements of nature. Second type are people who does not have that consciousness, who are in extreme situation. What will happen for them is they'll start to respond spontaneously, they'll do things, they'll just run out of the house, all those things will happen, and dangerous things they'll start to do. These people cannot be helped by themselves, so people around them, family members only, should help them. The first thing is medical attention is very important. It's very necessary to calm down at that time. So you should prioritize things. When the things go extreme, the immediate attention is very important. That time you can go for medical attention and try to calm them. But if you see medical industry, they'll give you tablets, and these tablets will keep you in and sleeping mode only. It will not try to actually come out from the situation. It is just suppressing you. It is a temporary relief, but if you want a permanent relief, you should bring in the positivity inside your body, inside your mind. These things you cannot get with medicine. These things, if you want to get a permanent solution, you should change the lifestyle. You should go in search of positivity, bring in positivity. For these kind of people who are not aware of consciousness or cannot think, or they are completely going insane, so people around them should help them. How to help these people? Please do not go and provoke them directly. Please do not make them in uncomfortable situation. Treat them as a normal person only. So without actually directly involving them, you should make a decision to indirectly involve them in a positive situation. Like a family trip to our spiritual places or religious places, something where positivity is there. Make with a family only, you should can put an effort. As a family, if you see a person like this in your family, you should only put an effort to change them. So indirectly only you should do, because when they are in complete negativity, they will get a resistant over positivity. They'll develop an ego or bubble over positivity. Whenever they see positivity, they'll try to reflect it. They will try to actually react in a negative way. So they will not actually accept positivity. So in that case, so directly you should not involve them. So indirectly you can do many things by taking them as a family trip outside. So when they are in controlled nature, you can take outside for a family trip to a good nature. So these five senses are provoked, and these five elements are being exposed. And another tip is they'll always be using their phone, and all the negative things they'll be watching. You try to download the positive songs or all the spiritual songs, or you try to watch the spiritual songs in that YouTube, so that the search engine will actually activate. And when they are actually seeing or watching their videos, suddenly some suggestion may come for positive songs also, and they may also adapt to that. So next thing is bring a good environment in your house by using the good essence and smell in your house, by using the sangam or organic things. So all these things will help to trigger the positivity inside them indirectly. So that way, when little positivity is coming inside them, that's how the consciousness will open up, and they'll try to get adapted to the situation, and they'll try to fight against this by themselves. So to get the start up, we should actually help them indirectly. Directly, it will going to hurt them, because directly if you're going to provoke them and treat them indifferent than others, it is going to hurt them, and you're going to put them into a guilty or fearing situation. All these things we should be very careful, and we should actually understand and help others. One main good news is our mind, that is our brain, has neuroplasticity. This is very important and everyone should understand. When a brain is shrunk, all these logical senses, everything will be gone, but we can bring it back. We should understand this. This is scientifically proven. The situation can change because our brain has neuroplasticity. We are not fully aware of a function of our brain. We will come back to the original nature. Even when the brain is shrunk, when you bring in positivity, when the brain gets the signals, it will come back to original shape. Our neurons are always developing itself. So you should trigger that neurons so that you will come out from that brain fog or from negativity. For this, you have to bring in positivity. So for that, people have to help, and people should understand the logical sense behind this. So next main thing is, please do not be in fear. This is a common thing happening right now. So it is not happening only for you. Everyone right now are deprived of positivity. We cannot find positivity anywhere. So positivity needs energy to develop. So no one is actually generating this positivity. So everyone, a person in a house is experiencing these things. So that please don't go in fear. So if you go in fear, you go in Mooladhara Chakra, and it will lead you in a dangerous situation, threatening for your life. So first thing is, come out of the fear. If you come out of the fear itself, the 50% is avoided. The 50% you have come ahead to survive in this world. So first thing is, you have to come out in fear. And people around them who are and people who are in extreme situation, and family members around them or friends around them, please do not panic. Your support is very much needed. They are not in the situation to evoke, but you have the possibilities to change them. Please do not panic. Please stay calm. This needs plan and execution. People who are watching this, please understand, someone in your family may be suffering. Please try to help them. So whatever I told this, please do follow. Do it indirectly. Difficult to handle those kind of people. It is very difficult to handle the extreme people. They'll be always resisting all the positivity. So indirectly only you should approach. Indirectly try to bring positivity at your home using these 5 elements of nature. Slowly it will trigger their mind, and it will happen some changes in their thoughts. So please follow all these things. It's very important. And all these things I am telling from my experience, because I have experienced these black magic possession, someone talking into my ears. So I have experienced everything from mild to extreme. But the one thing happened in my life was I was experiencing both positive and negative at the same time. That's how I was able to come out quickly from this situation. Also, I implemented so much of things. I made so much of change in my life quickly, so that I came out from this situation. I've also experienced that how brain fog happens. We are not able to think past, present, and future, analyze things, cannot think logically. From being from that point, from that situation, now I have come to a point where high clarity of potential of mind I am experiencing. So if it is possible for me to come out from that situation, from extreme situation, without able to think logically, to this high clarity in my mind, definitely it is also possible for you. Please understand this. So everything is from my experience only, mainly because of my changes in my lifestyle. This has been consistent. With the help of sound healing, I've done so much of changes. With exposing me to these 5 elements, I have so much of changes in my life, and it is consistent. If you do, and if you stop in the middle, again it will happen. It has to be consistent. So all these things, please to implement in your life, so that you can see a great change. So anyone who has been exposed in these things, and please do mention in the comments and how did you overcome from this situation. Definitely it will be helpful for others, people who are suffering. If you meet any people, definitely please do tell all this information, so that it will be helpful for them and it will be a life saving event for them. So okay guys, thank you for all the patience you're having listening for my videos. All these are eternal information and wisdoms which has been given to me because of these positive energies. So thanks for watching. This is Shobna. Bye from Soulful Knowledge.